peruse I decided to come over and peruse their hot sauce selection. But that Yellowbird sauce is one of my favorites. It's really good. I like the habanero, but I've never had the blue agave sriracha actually. And the serrano is really good. Oh, they have little bottles. That's good. This is from Jamaica. I've always wanted to try these Engine 2 foods. You guys say good things about them. They're expensive, but they always look really good. These, the cereals, and then they have a veggie burger that looks really good. This one has, this guy's like a firefighter. You know, he works with the plant-based eating community. He has a book. Rolled oats, quinoa, roasted sesame seeds, freeze-dried strawberries, and freeze-dried blueberries. That sounds really good. This is Java chip cereal. Wild Way, grain-free instant hot cereal. Ooh, that sounds really good. It has cacao nibs, dates, pecans, walnuts, flax seeds. Sounds really nutty. Happy Sunday! You look nice. You just put on, are you wearing that MD Solar Science tinted?
Yes.
Is that what it's called? Solar Science?
And I had a little sample of the Paula's Choice primer.
Okay.
So I tried that also.
Ooh.
I've never used a primer before, so
Is that supposed to?
I don't know if I did it correctly.
You look very nice. Your makeup looks nice. So you put that on before your foundation?
Yeah. And the what I used was what is that one? The micellar? No. It's in a little pump and it's tinted. It's almost like a love foundation makeup.
The MD Solar Science.
No, it has a Michelle.
Oh, your Michelle. Yeah, the
That's
Michelle,
what I used.
the liquid
Sorry,
sunscreen.
I knew
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name.
Oh, it looks good. So first you put the Paula's Choice SPF30 primer, and then you put the Michelle on over it.
Yes.
Michelle tinted sunscreen.
I did.
Wow, you layered two tinted. Is the Paula's Choice primer tinted?
It says that it is, but I don't understand why it
appreciate
would
much
be
of it, too.
tinted. But what does
Looks
the
really
primer do
nice.
anyway? It just gets your skin ready to
You're
receive
asking the
it.
wrong person.
But since I had that nice sample, I went ahead and used it this morning.
Yeah, I probably have more knowledge on, I don't know, welding than I do on makeup primers.
Well, I just sort of slap it on.
Yeah. Read this morning, I was reading, you know, most of the UVC, most of the ultraviolet radiation that comes to the earth and reaches us is UVA, and then a very small amount is UVB. And most of the UVC is filtered out. But with welding, their tools can actually create UVC. You have to wear protective clothing. And there's a case report of polymorphous light eruption due to UVC in a welder who was exposed and didn't have on his. It's been set up.
Yeah, because they have to wear that face shield.
Yeah.
And they wear some tinted because it damages the eye.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Presumably the ozone filters out the UVC from the sun, but they create, But makeup primers, I know nothing about. But I know one thing about welding and zero things about makeup primers.
Well, you know a little bit of it. You know a few other things.
You got your coffee there? How is it?
I haven't had it yet. It's too hot.
Oh.
Let's see. Is this mine?
That is yours. What did you get today?
Tofu scramble. Hash browns on the bottom.
Okay.
And one ginormous platano on top.
Look at that Caribbean beauty.
Yeah.
I love those. Every time I see you get one, I tell myself, I'm going to pick some up at the grocery store. But you know, Kroger, it's a ripoff to buy them there. I need to go to Fiesta and get them. They're a much better deal then.
So, because this is a little oily. But
yeah, they do put a lot of oil on there. Yeah, speaking of oil-free, you know that Rip guy that has...
Rip Esselstyn?
Yeah. They have his, I was over there showing them, they have his cereals. I've always wanted to try the veggie burgers, the Rip Esselstyn veggie burgers. I heard they're really good.
We can pick up some and have them today for a meal of the day.
Yeah, let's see if they have them here.
Also, is it a granola type cereal he has?
He has, yeah, it's rolled oats and quinoa and freeze-dried blueberries and freeze-dried strawberries were in one of them. It looked really tasty.
To mix that in with my oatmeal.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Looked really good.
I should have gone shopping with you this morning, but I headed straight for the food bar.
You were hungry. I got oatmeal this morning and it smells really good. I have on the bottom it's steel cut oats, and then I have strawberries and blackberries parfaited in the middle, and then a little bit more of the steel cut oats on top with some sliced almonds and raisins and cinnamon. And then I went to on the coffee bar, you know, where they have all the napkins and things, they have a duster of cocoa powder.
Oh, there you go.
I also dusted that on there with, there's some dried coconut, and it smells really good. You know, my biggest complaint about their oatmeal is they're dispensing that ladle. It's too messy. They have this, the ladle is the size of a soup bowl, and they submerge it down there. I mean, it's just, you can't not get the side of your cup sticky. You have to have almost a napkin in hand to wipe.
Well,
And it creates a lot of work for the
it's really deep.
bartender, the salad bartender. Yeah, it's too deep.
It's not too deep, but it's deep.
They should almost come up with some kind of a dispenser like those hot coffee, like the coffee dispensers, where it's a spigot that would somehow dispense oatmeal.
I like the self-serve.
Yeah, that would dispense hot oatmeal. They need to engineer something like that. Although I was reading on Quora last night that those dispensing machines in fast food restaurants, they don't get much attention as far as hygiene. That was interesting. What not to order at a fast food restaurant.
All about breakfast burritos.
Yeah, apparently no current or former McDonald's employee has anything good to say about the breakfast burritos. I can't say that I have ever had a McDonald's breakfast burrito. I always stuck to the Egg McMuffin, and now there's nothing there that I would eat now that I'm vegan. I mean, it's an English muffin and an egg and a piece of cheese and that mystery meat.
Yeah, I like the Egg muffins.
Well, yeah, I think the mystery meat is just a piece of ham that they cleverly call Canadian bacon, but it's really just a piece of deli meat ham. In New Jersey, they have this. It's called pork roll, and it's like a New Jersey thing.
Is that Italian?
No. It looks, when they slice it up, it looks like the meat on the McDonald's Egg McMuffin.
Oh.
And they have a breakfast sandwich in New Jersey that people it's like a New Jersey thing. It's called pork roll, egg, and cheese. It's a breakfast sandwich and when they say pork roll, it sounds like you're getting barbecue, but it's really just that. It's called a pork roll because it looks like a big roll, the meat, and then they slice it in the deli. But when the slices come off, they kind of look like that McDonald's.
Do they fry it at first, I wonder? Or?
I believe so, yeah. You know,
I'm sure it tastes a little bit like bacon pork.
Yeah.
I could live without that.
Yeah, I'm pre-vegan. I was never a fan of bacon. I didn't care for it, and I don't like the smell of bacon. It bothers me.
A lot of people do.
I know, yeah. There was that really big bacon craze for a while there, where they were putting bacon on everything, ice cream and.
Speaking of bacon and on everything, I haven't even gotten on board with bulletproof coffee.
Yeah, that's not vegan, because I think they put butter in it, right?
Yeah, but you can do coconut oil, can you?
Yeah.
Or is that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother, because I prefer mine uncorrupted.
Speaking of pork, we were just talking about how about a year ago, 4th of July weekend, approximately, it was close to a year ago, it was the last time you had meat, you had barbecue. And then you decided to go vegan with me when we were stranded together in Harvey, and we watched that documentary on Netflix. Yeah. What the Health?
What the health?
Yeah, What the Health. Yeah.
I haven't. I have to confess, though. I did have a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Oh, after that? Yeah, you lost hurrah. But obviously not on a Sunday, though.
No.
I heard KFC got a vegan chicken, but people don't like to support KFC that are vegan because they get their chickens from one of those horrible.
It's pretty brutal.
So they don't want to support. It's Tyson it is.
Yeah, it was hard for me to give up Chick-fil-A just because I have a fondness.
It's a tradition,
for it.
yeah. It's a tradition.
But that's the only thing I haven't had.
Yeah.
I remember you went with me.
I had a baked potato, yeah.
I had a baked potato.
Yeah, sometimes the steak restaurants and barbecue places oftentimes have more vegan options than some, quote, healthy or salad places, because you can get a baked potato plain at least, and sometimes their beans won't have pork in them, although usually not at barbecue places, but at steak places there's actually usually more options. So if you're not a vegan and you're a carnivore and you're dating a vegan, it might be okay to take them to a steak restaurant depending on how they feel about that. There may be more options there for everybody. It's in the planner. It's official. I just finished this book, The People in the Trees. The story itself, it's just so complex as far as what it unfolds about nature versus nurture and the human capacity for evil almost. It's not a pleasant story entirely, and it ends on a very dark note, but this was really good. This was really good. I was telling them about the book I just finished.
So, how many stars would you give it?
I would give it 4 out of 5 stars.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, I would give it 4 out of 5 stars. You would not enjoy it. It's not a very puppy dense story.
Oh.
But I've been using my Erin Condren, this little motivation is what gets you started, to chronicle all the books that I've been reading, because I have a hard time remembering the books that I remember the books that I've read if I see a book and I was like, oh yeah, I read that, I remember what it's about. But I think it's nice to just write them down throughout the year. How is it out there?
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, I'm really...
It doesn't feel as hot as it claims to be,
Mm-hmm.
but it's pretty bright.
Yeah.
We just took a quick one, so I'm going to settle in for some needling now.
I'm going to try the Chugga Chugga Choo Choo, the Chaga Mushroom Elixir. I really liked the mocha one. It was chocolatey. This is my...
Yeah, it's kind of good.
These are handy little packets, too, to take on the go. That's what the chaga looks like. Smells good. This one has, let's see. This one has chaga, ulethro, field mint, and rose hips. It's hip to the rose hip. Yeah, I finished up, I purchased like maybe a year ago a bag of rose hips from iHerb, and it makes really nice tea. You just boil water, pour it over the dried rose hips, and then let it steep. And I would just let it come to room temperature, and then I would have it iced. Ooh, I like that. That's really good. Yeah. It tastes almost like the Dandy Blend, like a nice coffee drink. But this one doesn't have any caffeine in it. It's kind of like a decaffeinated coffee. It's very good. Caught over the sink.
No.
That's a good one you got?
Yeah, it says it's seamless, but it's very sweet. I'm liking it. I thought I would make up some little melon balls, but usually I get tired of doing
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And I don't
It
make
is
too
rather
many,
laborious.
But I'll make a few.
It's hard not to snack as you go. I recently had the opportunity to try sprouted watermelon seeds.
Oh,
They're
wow,
really
did you
good.
like
They're
those?
really good, yeah. They're a nice snack. That company Raw.
Uh-huh.
Likes them. They're quite good. Watermelon seeds. And to do to collect all of those seeds from watermelons, I mean, I don't even know how they would do that, and then sprout them, because they come in a pretty sizable bag. That is quite a labor. I'm sure they have some.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would do that. Yeah.
I come from the day where you sat on the back porch and ate the watermelon and spit the seeds out. But now conveniently they don't have seeds, except for these anemic looking little beige ones.
Well, maybe those will sprout.
Oh, I made one melon ball, but I think I'm going to go back to cubes.
I like.
It's too teeny.
Yeah, I like the slices.
I wonder if I could.
Does he like to lick the rind?
I haven't tried that on him, and it's too messy on the floor.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I wonder if this would be better.
Oh yeah, a biggie baller. A baller, shot collar, 20-inch blade.
Yeah. I don't have the patience for that. We're gonna have cubes.
Looks good. But if you have a book with a bookmark in it, Ty-Dee will find it and remove the bookmark. It's some little tricky thing he does. He'll find any book with a bookmark and locate the bookmark and remove it. You're a bookmark thief. You're a place stealer. You are a place stealer.
He's a bookworm.
That and tissues.
This is what I put on this morning.
Oh, okay. That's your resist
The primer.
primer.
And then this is the foundation flash.
Will you swatch a little dab of that on your
This
hand?
is clear.
Colorless?
Yeah. See?
Oh.
But it feels
That's nothing
nice.
more than a little dimethicone.
It feels nice.
It's cool that it has SPF. Is it Paula's Choice SPF30? Yes, the UVB protection will probably be pretty good with the homosalate, octinoxate, and octisalate, but avobenzone, that is going to degrade. So you would not get away with, if people are thinking this is their sunscreen, it's probably not enough UVA protection. But you're going to double stack with a little tinted iron oxide.
Yeah, it's zinc oxide.
I think that Michelle one is nice. I reviewed that for you all a while back. And I think my liquid sunscreen.
There it is.
Yeah, my sunscreen's for oily skin video.
I have to put it on in the back.
It looks really good on you, and I was editing the footage from earlier. I was like, gosh, her skin looks extra
because I was
youthful.
primed and covered.
And coated. Like a wall. You were very good by yourself here while we went on our walk.
I don't like to be alone, but now that I'm a adolescent, I'm okay by myself. But I prefer to be with the company of humans.
Engine 2, Plant Strong.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
This is it sounds really good. It's the Italian Fennel.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try those.
Those will be yummy. We're going to fix them in a skillet because I didn't want to crank up the oven as hot as it is.
Yeah.
But it says preheat pan, cover and heat burger 4 minutes on each side.
Yes.
So maybe I'll have Dr. Dray do that for us.
This is just brown rice and garbanzo beans and quinoa, fennel, tomato, flaxseed, thyme, sage, black pepper.
But I'm excited.
One patty.
I'm going to have mine on my favorite bread.
Oh, you're liking that pumpernickel
Yes.
flavor? Good, good. And we got some tomatoes
I saw
here.
some tomatoes to have, and I don't know. Do
You also got that granola that you're going to have for... show them the granola you got.
Granola. I'm excited about that too.
Because I showed them the hot cereal in Whole Foods, but you got actual granola.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to try of his. It's the blueberry vanilla granola. Sodium-free, no oils.
It is just rolled oats, steel-cut oats, applesauce, maple syrup. This would be easy to make. I wonder if it's as good as my Cambria Joy's pumpkin spice granola.
It probably isn't.
Yeah, because that one has coconut
that
oil
one's
in it.
delicious. But you know, to have on hand, this is good, and I like to mix it
in with your oatmeal.
With my oatmeal, and then also I've been loving those almond yogurts.
Yeah.
These little guys. The silk.
Peach.
So now I can have some blueberries, yogurt, and granola.
Yeah.
It's going to be good, huh?
There you go. It's a plant-based parfait.
Doesn't get much better. This is the before
Oh, it's pretty.
And they were nicely packaged with parchment paper separating, which is good because then they don't stick together.
I have to say, for a convenience food, that's not that expensive. 3 burgers for $5 with very good ingredients. You know, in a pinch.
Okay, so
Could be cost prohibitive long term, but let's see what the final product is like. Well, those cooked up pretty quickly. You've got a open-faced Sammy here.
Yeah, with my
Tomato slices,
favorite bread now.
steamed broccoli, carrots, and cucumber. And you're drinking this flavor. Berry.
Yeah, this is berry LaCroix. Let me try Rip.
And I made mine on a big bowl of lettuce here, romaine lettuce, some steamed carrots. Tomatoes look really fresh. Steamed broccoli and the veggie burger and cucumbers. And then I just dusted on a little Mrs. Dash and apple cider vinegar. How are they?
It's really good.
Can you taste the fennel?
Yes, you can.
Good.
Because there's quite a bit of fennel seed all through here. You can see it.
I love fennel.
This is really good. You gotta
And
try it.
and the fact that they're sun-dried tomatoes, and I think the ingredients justify the price of the product versus a drunk elephant vitamin C serum.
So I'll try a different combo next time.
Yeah, they're really good. You just made them in the skillet.
Yes, 4 minutes on each side, covered.
Oh, yeah, they came out really good.
Yeah, I thought they were perfect.
But anyways, guys, I'm going to conclude the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget,
sunscreen and subscribe.
Talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.